Good noon, world. It's 12 o'clock. I just woke up. Hope you guys enjoyed my show I made yesterday. I'll make another video. You're off the off. Yeah, today I'm off. But tomorrow I work at Denty's. So I'll make a video when I come back home tomorrow from Denty's. Yes, guys, today will be top notch, guys. Better than Hollywood. Yeah, Scotch with bread Hollywood, guys. Better than Hollywood. Yeah, I mean, yeah, man. Better than Hollywood. Sky Source. Yeah. Better perks, higher paying work, all that stuff. Alright, if Sky Source is the only business you're going to start, yes. Or I might do racing on the side. I might build my own racetrack on my property. People place bets, that kind of stuff, and you do like a race. You race against famous people around the world, right? And you have like prizes you can win, that kind of stuff. The only thing I might do on the side besides acting is racing on the side. I might not, though. We'll see what happens. But Scotch Entertainment is enough money for me and my wife. We don't need any more money. Yeah. Even Visual told me, yeah, if the money we make off the movie merchant game is enough. Yeah, if we make $30 billion off the movie merchant game, it's enough money. We don't need any more money. Because I don't want to be distracted while I'm working on my movies. Because if you own a bunch of businesses, I'm now going to be distracted when I work on my movie because I have to keep tabs on my other businesses, honestly. I'm not crazy like the sharks who invest in like 50, 80 businesses and they're all stressed out because it's so much work. They have to hire people to take the stress off them. Yeah. Obviously. But the difference between me and the sharks is I have the keys to the kingdom. And I'm special, so I can make my easy billions off my movie, my Skyscraper company, whereas the sharks don't have the keys. That's why they invest in so much business, because a lot of their businesses fail, and they're looking for that one business to succeed. With sharks, that's how it works, right? Because I don't have to invest in that much business, because the money I make off the movie, pushing game is enough. I don't need more money. That's what I'm saying. Give me a second. I'll use the bathroom. We'll be back in a sec. Let's give it. We don't want to wait. Alright, I'm back, guys. Sorry for the long wait. Yeah, Sky Stores will be top notch, guys. We're in Hollywood. And it's the only business I'm going to start because me and my wife are going to make our billions off the movie. I don't know, $30 billion off the movie. So we don't need any more money, right? Because after I do my movie, and my game, I want to take a good 6 months, 6, 7, 8 months off before I start my next movie. Enjoy myself in Vancouver, take a vacation, all that stuff. So I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. I woke up late today. I woke up at noon. No, I set my alarm for 9, but I kept sleeping in. And I woke up at like 12. Yeah. So, Sarah? Yeah. That's why the gate's not touching my money. 0. The money out the book is for me and my wife. It's not for them, obviously. Yeah. Well, you're listening to Scare Ivan. Yeah, you're looking at something like the Mafia, man. What you fucking say? You think you fuck? I know, even though it's scary to die, I'd rather wake up one later and have the gates do like that, man. I wrote my story. I'm meant to win the game. The gate's not meant to win the game. Yeah. So I knew the world would make you pay me the wife. Of course I did. There's a reason why I came in with the keys. I knew you guys would make this choice. The other perfect life, me and BJ living with no mess or lies, that's a fantasy. That life was never meant to happen. it's never gonna happen because I knew the world would be filled with, yeah, if I come to Earth and the world sees what me and VJ look like, we have the gene from God and we're the perfect couple, they're gonna be filled with envy and jealousy, and they're gonna make me pay to be with her. You know, Ivan's so fucking hot, VJ's so hot, they gotta pay to be together, man. Oh, I was messing with life and he has to pay for that. You guys knew you touched my wife, I have to die for her. That's why you said he has to pay for that. Because you knew I put the rule, don't touch her. You touched her anyways. That's why I know you guys are wicked people. And you know by Ivan dying and the gates hiding the wealth and everything, causing that man, so Ivan's going to peace up when he's king. You can't take back what you did. Yeah, I'm going to peace out. You guys knew this. Yeah, if we do this to Ivan, there's no way Ivan's not going to get his revenge if we do this to him. You guys figured out, yeah, if Ivan doesn't sell when he's king, we're going to be left behind, isn't it? Those are on my channel. Yes. You're left behind, you're not safe. You gotta deserve that. You make me pay a price when I didn't do anything wrong. You also pay a price when I'm king. You're left behind, you're not safe. And being left behind by God's a horrific price to pay, man. Because my fame is internationals all over the world. You're a banner for my glory. You're left behind. That's why some of you guys are going to cry, yeah. There's a reason why the Hollywood actors are for Xanus are kind of beg, because they were saved, man. They were saved by God. And they experienced that international crazy glory and fame with Ivan. They're going to beg. Their agents are going to try their very best to get their... Ivan, do you have any jobs for my actor for the next week? I'm like, no. I'm not re-signing your actor, some Sarah. Because the agents will be at the red carpet event, obviously. I'll invite them to the red carpet event. They can watch production too, but the agents are going to try and beg me and my wife to re-sign their actors. Because, yeah, I'd rather have my actors working for Ivan's company than working fucking Hollywood, yeah. Ivan can pay more and everything, yeah. So, Sarah? Yeah. So, Sarah? Yeah. How much money do you make off your movie merchant game, Ivan? I don't know, like 30 million bucks maybe, or even more. It just depends how much I make off my book. If I make 50 billion off the book, I'm gonna make off the movie merchant game, I'm gonna be pulling in like maybe 80 billion or something. That's like crazy. Off the movie merchant game. If I make like 50 billion off the book, that means I'm gonna make my like 70 billion, 80 billion off the movie merchant game. Combine something crazy. And if everyone in the world buys my book and I pull in my 90 billion off the book, I'm gonna make my 100 billion, 90 billion, 100 billion off the movie merchant game. Something crazy. If everyone around the world buys my book, but it's not gonna happen. Chances are I'm gonna make my 10 to 20 billion off the book. Maybe 22, 23 billion off the book. Some Sarah. Yeah. Most likely 30 billion range I make off the movie merchant game, around there, right? 27 billion, $30 billion, $33 billion around there I make off the movie merchant game. Something crazy, like billions, man. Yeah, man. That's why everyone hates me with the keys, because the keys is a lottery ticket to success. You know, no one in the world has the keys. I have the keys. I can make my easy billions. They can't, man. Yeah. Like, I'm way richer than all these famous people around the world, all these Hollywood actors, Hollywood singers, sport athletes. I'm richer than all of them by a mile, so I'm way richer than them. That's why everyone hates me with the keys. Because I can make my easy billions. They can't. They make their billions, but they don't make their billions. They're easy billions like me, right? Not as big as me, yeah. I'm bigger than all of them. I'm a son of God. Yeah. Like, LeBron James is huge. He's worth like $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan's huge. He's worth like $1 billion. And I'm much bigger than those guys. Like, yeah, $1 billion is a lot, but I'm going to make my like 14, 15, even 20 billion off the book. I'm much bigger than all those guys, man. I'm a son of God. I'm bigger than all those guys. I'm special. And they all know it too. Yeah, Ivan's way bigger than us, but the doors are just locked on him. That's why he's poor. Yes, the gates betrayed me, hence why I'm poor, but I'm richer than all those guys by a milestone. Way richer than all those guys. Much bigger than all those guys, yeah. Bigger than Will Smith, Keanu Reeves, much bigger than all those guys. It's crazy, huh? Yeah, I grew up like looking up to these guys, and now I found out I was on God, holy shit, I'm bigger than all of them. The doors are just locked on me. Yeah, the doors are locked on me. The gates betrayed me. I have the keys to the kingdom. I don't sell the gates. Some Sarah? Yeah. That's what the Hollywood actors age is going to tell the actors. Never with the same. Sorry, this is your ticket out of Hollywood. They're going to tell them that, the agents, obviously. The managers or the agents, right? They're going to tell the Hollywood actors. Network with the network with the Zane stars. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Network with the Zane stars. That's what they're gonna tell the Zane stars. Yeah. The actors. They're actors. Because they know Sky Source is now the big dog. It's bigger than Disney, Warner Bros., Universal, Paramount, Lionsgate, all that stuff. Yeah, man. Yeah. Is your book really a masterpiece? Yeah, it's a masterpiece. The Gates know it's a masterpiece. They know it's bigger than Harry Potter. That's why they want me to sell, because they want to control my brand. I'm like, you're not controlling my Xanus IP. It's my money. It's not yours. You already have enough money in your bank. You make $1 trillion around the world. And you have $10 trillion in your bank. The money for the book is for me and my wife. It's not for you. I'm going to tell them that. And they're getting all pissed off and angry. Look, man, you can get angry all you want. You're not touching a dime. I know you're a greedy psychopath. You're not touching a dime off my book sales, man. You won't let me touch your money. You're not touching my money either. That's how it works. We deserve to control that book. I'm like, no, you don't. You didn't write it. Yeah, right. We're the gatekeepers. We deserve to control everything. Yeah, you made it. You do deserve to control everything. You do deserve to control everything, but you don't deserve to control my money, because you're not God. You didn't create this place. You're not the heir. I'm the heir. I'm the rightful heir, not you. This may be your house and you're the royal family, whatever it is, but you're not God. You didn't create the universe, and you don't deserve to control my money. That's why there's a reason why God gave me the keys. Why I'm a salty man. I can control my own brand. Yeah. That's why God gave me the keys. That's why the gates don't touch my money. I can control my own brand. That's why God gave me the keys. My book is more popular than Harry Potter. The gates like Ivan's book's gonna be more popular than Harry Potter. Yes, it's gonna be more popular than Harry Potter. So, Sarah? Yeah, my book is more popular than Harry Potter. More popular Harry Potter, yeah, man. Give me a popular series. Yeah, well, if Ivan makes his $20 billion off the book, with that money, he can start his own film studio with his wife, and he can fund his movie for way more money than the Hollywood companies' budgets. He can start a film studio better in Hollywood. Yes, that's why I'm not selling. Why would I sell me in Hollywood? I can start my own studio better in Hollywood. My own film studio better in Hollywood. Independent from the Hollywood system, but it's better. It's better in quality. I'm making Xanus for $1.8 billion, man. That's a huge budget. And I can pay the actors more money than what they make in Hollywood on average, right? Yeah. B-listers get 2 to 4.9 million. Rising stars make 5 to 8.9, but rising stars are rare. But some small A-listers, I might pay them 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8 million around there. If they're kind of like there's exceptions. If they don't contribute as much to the role, you pay them a bit less. So instead of 9, you can pay them maybe 7, maybe 6. That's still a lot of money. Most of them don't make that in Hollywood. But the rising stars get their 5 to 8.9. The smaller A-listers get 9 to 50.9 million, and they get a 6 million royalty check all the way to 26 million royalties. That's a massive contract for them, obviously. And the bigger ones get their 16 million salary to the 30 million salary, 30.9 million salary, and they get a 7 million bonus all the way to the 20.9 million bonus, and they make anywhere from 27 to 125 million royalties. If the guy's worth more than $400, you can pay him a bit more than 125. There's exceptions, obviously. Like Tom Cruise, Dwayne Johnson, those guys are worth more than $400. Those guys, you can pay them more for your movie, obviously. Like Dwayne Johnson, he can bargain for his $200 million in royalty check because he's worth like $800+ million. He's huge. $230 million, you can bargain for. Tom Cruise can bargain for his $160, $180 million in royalties because he's worth $600 million. There's exceptions, obviously. Some sorry. But most of the guys are not getting any more than 125. Like Will Smith, I won't pay him any more than 125 because he's worth like $300 million. I'm not paying him any more than 125. If he's chosen for him in that movie, I'm not going to pay him more than 125. Because Will Smith's a greedy pig, obviously, right? Greedy. Yeah. So Will Smith has chosen him out where he might push for 200 million. Yeah, and he might be offended when I say no. He's like, I'm saying he's Ivan, like I'm big man. I'm saying he's crossing his arms. I'm like, Willie, I know you're greedy. You may be big, but you're not me, man. You're not worth the $200 contract. Will, I'm sorry. Get your 125. That's good enough. You don't like it. You're more than welcome to work Hollywood left behind. It's a deal, Ivan. Yeah, in Hollywood, you make your what, like your $20-30 million, and sometimes I heard Will Smith got a 100 million royalty check for Bad Boys for Life. He made like 100 million royalties or something like that. Obviously, but most of Will Smith's contracts are like $20 million in Hollywood. So I'm paying you your $50 million salary, and you're making $125 million in royalties. I can pay you like $10 million for the game. You sign your $200 million. That's a good deal for Will Smith. He's just a greedy pig, obviously. I mean, it's a deal. I'm just being greedy. Yeah, you're being greedy. You want more money. Yeah, Dwayne's greedy too. He might want like $300 million. I'm like, no, Dwayne. You get $230 million. I'm not gonna go any higher than $230 million. That's good enough for an actor, right? The only ones who I'll give like $300+ million are the directors, because directors are very important, obviously. So if the director's big, I don't mind paying him $300 million plus the royalties, because directors are very important. They're the ones who are directing your movie. Whereas the actors, they don't get as much. I won't go any higher than $230 million for the actors. That's good enough. But 230 and 200, 180 million is rare. It's only for those who are worth over $400 million. The ones who are worth under don't get any more than 125 million. That's good enough. I'm still blowing Hollow out of the water, right? So Sarah? Yeah. And now you guys can start one of my copies. Yeah, Ivan. All the agents are like, yeah, if what Ivan said about his payments for his company is true in the perks, his company is better in Hollywood. Is he's being a Hollywood average? Yes. But guy's worth $120 million. I can pay that guy $45 million, $48 million, $50, $55 million in royalties. He gets like a 17 million salary and like an 9 million bonus. That's more than what they make in Hollywood on average, right? That's like a 70-something million deal. Most actors don't make that in Hollywood. Yeah, they make their 15, 20 million, 10 million in Hollywood. So I'm sorry. Russell Crowe's good for Xanus, obviously, but the problem, I can't afford to pay him. Because for Xanus, I don't want any bigger A-listers. They're going to be affected by what I don't. For Xanus, I'm not going to have any bigger A-listers in that movie. I'm going to have smaller A-listers and B-list actors and rising stars. Because I believe for fantasy movies, the bigger A-listers are not necessarily the greatest for those. There's a reason why for Lord of the Rings, Peter casted like mostly nobodies, man. The only A-listers were like Christopher Lee and Ian McKellen. They were pretty big at the time. But all the other actors were like nobodies. Elijah Wood was pretty well known. He was a pretty well known child actor. He did The Good Son. You guys ever see The Good Son with Elijah Wood with Macaulay Culkin? That was a good movie. He did Huck Finn. He did Flipper. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Sean Astin was also a pretty big child actor at the time. He did Goonies, he did Rudy. He's pretty well known, but they were all nobodies when they did Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is what launched all those guys' careers. Orlando Bloom was a nobody when he did Lord of the Rings, and then Lord of the Rings launched his career. And he's known for his Pirates of the Caribbean series and Kingdom of Heaven, right? Yeah. I had the director's cut on DVD for Kingdom of Heaven. Kingdom of Heaven was a good movie too. You know. Yeah. Well, the Xanadu stars work harder for you than the Lord of the Rings actors? Yes, because I paid them money. The Lord of the Rings actors made peanuts, and they still work hard for Peter. You got an amazing performance with them. You can only imagine how hard the Xanadu stars are going to work with. They're going to work really hard because they're all getting paid. They signed massive multi-million-dollar deals back for my movie. That's why people tell me, yeah, Ivan, I can only imagine how hard they're going to work for me. They all signed massive deals. Yeah, Peter's all shocked. Yeah, Ivan, the amount of money you paid all your stars is like the biggest contract ever for entire cast, Ivan. People will tell me that, yeah. Will tell me that, Peter. Yeah. But even though the actors signed massive deals, it's not the kind of money Peter's making. Peter signed his billion-plus deal, man. That his 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 billion deal, man. It's not a massive deal, Peter. Yeah, man. The amount of money the actors are making is pocket change compared to how much Peter's making. That's why Peter becomes blind by his greed. All he cares about is his contract in the movie. He might push for $700K for Von George and Mike Peter. Don't pay him that. Pay him a single $4 million. Don't pay him $800K. That's a great paycheck, Mike Peter. No. Stop being greedy and cheap. Pay him a $4 million. We gotta watch for a budget item, Mike Peter. Pay him a $4 million of Von George. Don't be fucking cheap. You have to listen to me, man. You may be the boss of the movie, but I'm the boss over you. I'm the studio head. I'm in charge over you. You have to listen to me. Don't pay Von George any less than $3.5 million for the movie contract. That way he works hard and he's not pissed off. I'm sorry. $700K is not bad, but it's not that great. He's only walking away with like $407,000 on his bank. Oh, that's a great paycheck, like Peter. Stop being greedy. No, man, pay him $4 million, okay? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Why does Peter think $700 is a good paycheck? Well, because Peter knows that's what he's worth, obviously. That's what he's worth, I know, but pay him more. He knows he's worth that, and he also knows for all his movies, for The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, his actors made shitty money. Like the dwarf actors in The Hobbit, I heard only made a couple $100,000 for The Hobbit. They didn't make that much money. That's why he thinks $700K is a great paycheck, because he's used to his actors in his fantasy movies making peanuts. That's why he thinks $700K is a good paycheck for Von Joje. And he also knows that's what he's worth. That's what he's worth, realistically speaking, right? Von Joje is worth like a $700,000 deal for my movie. I know if I pay him that, he won't work as hard. He'll be pissed off. No, my comedy's worth in Hollywood. Pay him a $4 million. That way he gets paid and he can get like his nice like $200,000 car. His nice clothes. He can get a nice apartment, buy a nice condo, a nice house. And he gets Rosen Hollywood now. He's good. If you want to tell me Ivan, he'll get Rosen Hollywood, he'll be fine. I know he'll be fine, Ivan. Like he gets paid his $800K. He makes with his game money and everything. He makes like $1 million something after taxes. He'll get Rosen Hollywood, be fine, Ivan. Be fine. I know, Peter. I see your point, but don't pay him that, man. It's not that great of a paycheck. Sarah? Okay, Ivan. I'm just saying he's ripping you off, man. He's not worth that for a movie. I know, Peter, but you're being greedy. It's easier for you to say this is a lot of money when you sign your $1 billion+ deals, Sarah. Stop being greedy and blind by greed, Sarah. Yeah. Yeah. So Peter's blind by his greed. Yeah, he is, man. He's blind by his greed for the movie. Once I give him that $1.8 budget movie and he signed that massive deal, he becomes blind by his greed for the movie. He wants all that money going towards his movie. Because he's a nerd. See, all directors in Hollywood are nerds. They're nerds, yeah. They want to make the best movie possible. They also want to get paid. All the directors care about in a movie is their movie, honestly. They want to make the best movie possible, and they also want to get paid. That's what they want. That's what they want, right? Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Peter's easy. Ivan, that's a good deal for Peter, Ivan. $1 billion+ deal, use all the money. You're very generous, Ivan. Like, Peter doesn't even make his Hollywood. Yeah. Peter's like, yeah, I don't even make his Hollywood. For Lord of the Rings, I only made $250 million. This is way more than what I made for Lord of the Rings, Ivan. I know. And he'll work harder for me. What he did for Lord of the Rings. Peter, you're getting paid, yeah. Alright, if you're coming bold out of the water, you offered me like a massive deal. This is a lot of gold, Ivan. I know, Peter. You're happy. Alright, I'm happy. Thank you, man. You're very generous. Ivan, can I have a bit more of that for the game, Ivan? I'm like, no, Peter. Stop being greedy. No, you're not getting money for the game, you greedy pigs. I'm sorry. Yeah. The only way I'll give Peter money for the game is if I make my 30+ billion. If I make 30, 40, 50 billion, I know I'm going to make like tens of billions off my movie alone. I don't mind giving Peter $150 million of the game. If I make 20 billion or less, Peter's not getting money for the game. He gets his 650 or 700, 750 or 850, whatever, however much money I make off the book. He gets his 160 million for the merge, and he gets his 85 million base. That's a good deal for Peter, Sarah. He signed his 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 billion deal in his New Zealand money. Yeah. You know, people will start to picture all the scenes. Yeah, Ivan, you're looking at a better movie than my Lord of the Rings, Ivan. I'm starting to picture all the scenes. This will be better than Lord of the Rings, Ivan. I know, Peter. Well, Ivan, seriously, I'm thinking of Volume 1, The Light Behind the Walls. Taki doesn't know about what's outside the walls. You know what I'm saying? He leaves the walls, and then you pass the mist, and he's in the south, and the demons in Barak. You're looking at a masterpiece, Ivan. Ivan, how did you come up with this story? This is a fucking masterpiece. I don't know, Peter. I'm gifted. No, Ivan, seriously, I enjoyed your book more than Lord of the Rings. Tell me that, yeah. I enjoyed it more than Lord of the Rings, Ivan. Lord of the Rings is an amazing book, but it's a bit boring, Ivan. You might tell me that, Peter, yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Peter's salivating over your brand, yeah. Like, that's why he'll push for more money. What about like a nice $1 billion of the box office item? I'm like, Peter, I know you're getting. No, I'm not paying that. Peter, you're fucking crazy. I'm not going to give you $1 billion on money. You're crazy, Peter. That's way too much money. No. You get your 600 to 850 million of the pie. Chances are he'll get his 650 or maybe 750 or maybe 850 of the royalties, Peter. $850 million. And he gets his 1 million for the merch. We signed like a 1.3 billion deal, 1.2, 1.1 billion, 1.1 to 1.2 to 1.3 billion deal in his New Zealand money. Peter signed. It's a massive contract. That's why all the directors will be shocked by Peter's deal. Holy shit. Peter. Will you announce Peter's contract for on your Sky Sports News? Yes, I will, because I might as well announce the Peter's contract on my Sky Sports News, because you guys are gonna see how much I paid him when you watch the documentary. I might as well make it public, right? And all directors are shocked. Holy shit! Peter signed a $1 billion+ deal in his own money, right? Yeah, it's a massive deal. So, Sarah, who are your second choices for the movie? Christopher Nolan and Denis Villeneuve would be my second choice for Xanus, obviously, if Peter Jackson and Mel Gibson don't work out. But Peter Jackson and Mel Gibson will work out. And that's why those directors are obviously not going to be in the movie. But they're my second choice. Because you could argue Christopher Nolan and Denis Villeneuve are the best directors in Hollywood right now, right? I don't think there's anyone better than those guys. Yeah. Because Denis Villeneuve made Dune, and the Dune movies are fucking amazing movies. They're one of the best movies I've seen in a while in Hollywood. Especially the second one. The second one's amazing. I saw the movie. It was an amazing movie. And Christopher Nolan's also a genius, too. His Dark Knight movies are going to be one of the best comic movies ever made, right? Yeah, man. They're both very, very... The Prestige was an amazing movie, too. They're very talented. I didn't see Oppenheimer yet. I'm going to watch Oppenheimer. I didn't see that yet, but I heard that's a good movie, too. Yeah, they're geniuses, those guys. They're amazing directors. Some Sarah? Yeah. But all the directors are going to want to get their hands on a movie. Hence why the directors' agents are also going to be calling my office, too. Hey, Ivan, are you looking for a director? And my secretary tell them, yeah, sorry, Ivan's only interested in Mel Gibson and Peter Jackson right now. And the directors are all pissed off. Yeah, because all the directors in Hollywood, once they read my book, they're going to want to direct my movie so bad, man. All of them are going to be calling their agents are going to call my office, too. Are you looking for a director? You know what I'm saying? And the secretary is like, yeah, Ivan's top two choices are Mel Gibson and Peter Jackson. Sorry, guys. And then the director's agents are all pissed off. Yeah, Ivan's only interested in Peter and Mel Gibson right now. Yeah, for the Xanus movie. The agents will tell the directors that, right? Because directors have agents too, right? Directors in Hollywood also have agents. They have agents too, yeah. Peter has an agent. Peter has a manager agent. Mel Gibson has an agent. They all have agents. Yeah. That's why Peter's agent might push for more money, because Peter's agent now, once I offer Peter that contract, his agent now smells blood in the water. He wants a bigger chunk of the pie. Ivan, what about like $200 million for the game, and like $1 billion for the movie? I'm like, yeah, I know you're getting greedy. No, I'm not paying Peter any more than $850. The moment I pay Peter $1 billion, he's ripped me off. I'm giving away a lot of my money. I'm already giving a lot of my money away for this movie. I'm not paying Peter any more than $850 million royalties for the box office. Or $750, $700, $650. I'm not paying him any more than $160 million for the merch. And he's not getting any money off the game. The only way I'll give him money off the game is if I make my $30+ billion off the movie. And I'll give him like $150, $160 million off the game too. So I'm saying, he sounds like a 1.5, 1.4 billion deal, whatever it is, Peter. Yeah, Peter Jackson's contract is the biggest contract ever signed in history for any director. No director ever signed like that, except for George Lucas, right? George Lucas owned Lucasfilm, so he made his billions off the merchandise of the movie. But besides George Lucas, Peter Jackson's deal is the biggest contract ever for any director. It's a huge deal. It's $1 billion, $1 billion+ deal, man. It's a massive contract. As that Peter's like, holy shit, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of gold, Ivan. Yeah, Peter, you happy? Yeah, I'm happy. That's a good contract with me, Ivan. Sign me. He signs that contract, Peter. Yeah, his wife Fran signs the contract. His wife Fran, I'll pay her maybe $4 or $5 million for the movie. It's a good deal for her. For her, Osmo, I can pay him $1 million, $900K, $1 million as my assistant producer. That's a good deal for Barry Osmond, right? And I might bring Philip Boyens on board too, perhaps. We'll see what happens. She can help with the business calls and help me with the script and the concept arts, but Fran and Peter is enough to help me with the script. Guillermo Toro will help me with the script too, obviously. Guillermo Toro, I'll pay him his $4 million base as my assistant director. I can give him $500K for the merch. 800K. I give him maybe $1 million for the merch, and he gets 17 million for the royalties. That's a good contract for Guillermo Toro as my assistant director. Assistant directors don't make that in Hollywood, right? They make a couple $100,000 in Hollywood. Yeah, it's a massive contract for Guillermo Toro. The way he works hard for me, he gets paid, right? He'll be assisting Peter with his directing duties, helping him with the notes, helping us with the script. He's also helping Peter with directing. I'm also going to have like 4 unit teams. 4 unit directing teams are going to be helping Guillermo Toro and Peter out with directing for the movie. Because they're going to need help, obviously, right? Don't have Peter direct alone. Have someone assist him. That way he's not stressed out. If you have Guillermo Toro with him, Peter will not be as stressed out because Guillermo Toro will be there helping him out with directing Peter. He's not as stressed out. And you got to take your notes, guys. That way you're prepped and you have an idea for all your scenes. You're not lost. Because I don't want you winging it for my movie. I want you to be prepped. If you wing it, the movie might be terrible, right? Yeah. Yeah, Peter had 3 years of pre-production. He'll be prepped as a director. And he ends up making an amazing movie. Mel Gibson, if he's chosen, he ends up making an amazing movie too. They both make amazing movies. Peter Jackson and Mel Gibson for my movie. Yeah, they make amazing movies, yeah. They make amazing movies together. Yeah. Peter Jackson and Guillermo Toro make an amazing movie. Yeah. And you see Peter, he's working really hard. He's tired and all stuff because he's gonna be a lot older than he was. And Lord of the Rings, he was in this he was like 40, 39, 40 when he directed the movie, and now Peter's in his 70s. So the work is a bit tough for him because he's older, but you see him working really hard. Guillermo Toro's working really hard. He's working so hard because Peter knows he doesn't want to fuck up my movie. That's why Peter will have a lot of pressure on his hands, man. And wherever Peter goes, fans are going to be taking pictures of him trending too. And the fans are going to interview him too. Hey, Peter, you're the chosen director. Yes, I am. Well, how far are you guys in the movie process? Yeah, right now we're still in pre-production. You know what I'm saying? And they interview him. The fans interview him on the streets. Yeah, it's crazy. It's trending online. Yeah, Peter's the chosen the star director, right? He's my star director. Yeah. Peter is a chosen star director for Xanus. And Peter will be featured with me on the magazines. First year with the 17, with all of them in Fran and Guillermo Toro. Second year, he's featured with me with the stars, Peter. You put makeup on him, he's a star director. A big star director. You see him featured with the Acme and the actors. Yeah, something fucking cool. With the magazine, photo shoots, yeah. 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 So, Sarah? Yeah, man. Yeah. And you see Peter Jackson, he has like grandkids now. When he did Lord of the Rings, his kids were like 4, 5, 6 years old. And now I do Zane's, he has grandkids now. It's crazy how time flies by. Yeah, and I have grandkids now. I remember when I did Lord of the Rings, my children were little kids. Now his kids are all like in their mid-30s, whatever it is. Late 30s, and they have kids now. He has grandkids now, Peter. It's crazy, no? Yeah. When he directs Xanus. Yeah. Yeah, I'm enjoying working on your movie. I did Lord of the Rings, man. Lord of the Rings, they gave me a shitty budget, Ivan. They served us pretty shitty food. Like your company, you were serving an all-you-can-eat buffet. You gave me an unlimited budget. I'm the docking phone guys. I'm having way more fun working on your movie, Ivan. Yeah, because he feels on top of the world. Peter's saved. He's saved by God, right? Yeah, he feels on top of the world. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So you really think Russell Crowe's good for Xanus? Yeah, he is, but the problem with him, he's too expensive. He's going to demand a lot of money, man. Russell Crowe's greedy, obviously. I don't want any bigger acers than Xanus. I can picture Russell Crowe as Cornelius, obviously, but the problem with Russell Crowe, he's expensive. Like Carl Urban's much cheaper than Russell Crowe. Now I think Carl Urban's better for Cornelius than Russell Crowe. I can picture Carl Urban as Cornelius more than Russell Crowe, but I'm not gonna have any bigger acers than Xanus. What's all my movies after Xanus, I'm gonna have a good like three, four big guys and a woman, right? Bigger acers, and you balance it with smaller acers, you balance it with B actors. The way they don't affect your salary cap, right? That's why B-listers are very important, because the B-listers if you have A-listers, you have to balance with B actors. That way, you manage your cap well, your salary cap well. You don't drain your money, because the A-listers are very expensive. You have to balance with B actors. I'm saying. That's why for the Great Escape, I'll have Brie Larson and John Krasinski and Paul Bettany as my smaller A-listers. And the other two couples, you have them be B actors. That way, you balance your salary cap. So 2 women, 2 men, they're B-list actors for the Great Escape. Those guys, you can pay them their $3 million, 3.5, 2.5 million. They don't affect your budget as much. So the B-list actors are cheaper, whereas the A-list actors are expensive. They cost me a lot of money. So I'm saying, you have to be careful, right, how you manage your salary cap for your movie. Yeah. And you need to give B-list actors an opportunity too. It's not just about the A-list. That's why for all my movies, I'm going to have at least 2, 3, 4 roles open for B-list actors. That way you give them an opportunity to be in your movie. So I'm saying? But the B-list actors are not as valuable as the A-listers, hence why they don't get paid as much, but they still have value. They did a television show, they still have some value, obviously. They'll make your movie a bit better too, because they're good actors, but no one really cares about the B-list actors. That's why they don't get paid as much, right? Don't hate them, saying, yeah. Don't hate me. Yeah. So I have the A-listers, the A-listers are the ones who build more of the buzz. Even though me and my wife are helping the main show, the A-listers are the ones who build more of the buzz for your movie. That's why they get paid the big bucks. But even the B-list actors get paid the big bucks too. But they don't make as much. But a 2.5, 3 million, 3.5, $4 million contract is still a massive deal for a B-list actor. As in Hollywood, they make like $800K, $600K, $1 million, $300K for the television shows. So they're making more than what they make in Hollywood on average. On average, right? Sometimes Hollywood can pay more, but on average, they're making more. I'm sorry. Yeah. I have to get my hair done. My hair is... Next paycheck, I'll get my hair done, I think. I have to get my hair done, yeah. The Hollywood actors and agents are greedy, yeah. Especially the ones who represent the A-listers, they're greedy pigs. That's why you gotta be careful, those guys, Ivan. They're gonna push for more money. I'm like, no, I'm gonna be strict and say no. I know you smell blood in the water. You're a shark. You're a greedy shark. You want a bigger chunk of the pie. You're not getting more than this. This is enough. You're just greedy, man. Ivan, you're being greedy too. You're making all those billions giving us peanuts. I'm like, I'm generous enough to give you royalties. And this is enough. If you don't like it, then you're more than welcome to work in Hollywood and make less money than my offer. It's still Ivan. Yeah. You don't even make this in Hollywood. On average, you guys don't make this in Hollywood, man. Sometimes Hollywood can pay more, but on average, they don't make this. So if you don't like the offer, then you're more than welcome to work in Hollywood. It's a deal, Ivan. Yeah, I gave you a good deal. Yeah. Sorry? Yeah. So Ivan, once you start the process, once Xanus is greenlit, the whole world's going crazy. Yeah. Once I greenlit Xanus, I now create my website. You guys are now tuning into my website every day. You're tuning in. Skype.net, SkypeSource.net, yeah. I'll call it Skype.net or SkypeSource.net. That's the name of my website, and you're looking at a beautiful website, man. You have the contact information, you have SkySource News, you have SkySource Game News, SkySource Movie News, SkySource Game News. You have Red Carpet, you have trailers, you have documentary, you have Rabbi's walkthrough. You have all the different sections, and you have the main page. You guys are all tuning in every day, man. Yeah, that's why I want to hear that free money bullshit. You guys piss me off. You only main page because you want to see my upsets, not because of free money. Yeah, you're worth free money. We just want to have an excuse to see you fuck people, yeah. Because I black out screen, you see hell every night. That's why you want to see me have sex, because you know if I don't pay, you're never gonna know what it's like for Iron Man to bang a woman. You guys see that as a price. You're fucking crazy people. You make my life my relationship your business, man. And you got your bullshit sex, and now in my glory, you're not a part of it. You're left behind. You chose the bullshit sex of being left behind, not being part of my glory, than being a part of my amazing glory, being saved, and never know what it's like for me to have sex. You chose the worth as over what's worth a lot. You guys are crazy people. Yeah. That's why you want me to make Will myself a shot, because you guys want to win the game. We want to be saved. We want to see him have sex, cause the rest of life. Sometimes we want to be saved. But you know, yeah, Ivan's not gonna let us do like that. He's piecing out. Yes, I'm piecing out. I'm actually doing that, man. No way. You let me out when I'm king. Now, I'm gonna forget about Shot when I'm king. The trends is much better than my Sabotage videos, right? Yeah. I'm sorry, huh? Yeah. Yeah. I've just been taking my shower and go to the store and get my beer and smokes. Yeah. So, I'm sorry? So, I'm sorry? Yeah. My company will be straight to 4K Blu-ray, guys. It's not gonna be on theaters. Hence, why my movies will get released faster than the Hollywood movies. Because once post production is done, all we have to do now is just burn it onto the 4K Blu-ray disc, and it's ready for release on Amazon. It's straight to 4K Blu-ray. Whereas Hollywood movies, they get released in theaters for a couple months. Then after that, it goes straight to streaming and Blu-ray, whatever it is, or DVD. So I'm saying, whereas my company is straight to 4K Blu-ray. There is no theaters for my movies because the theater thing doesn't work. It's crazy. People even tell me, yeah, if the theater thing for your company doesn't work, you're looking at all time slots booked 7 days a week for months. Hence why it's a waste of money for me to build a theater chain. Like, George will tell me, Ivan, don't waste like $10 billion of your money building a theater chain when you can just release it straight to 4K Blu-ray on Amazon. And it doesn't cost me anything to release it on Amazon. Amazon just takes your 20% and I get my 80%. And the world purchases my movie on Amazon. They can watch it at home as much time as they want. You get the Dolby Vision, Dolby Sound. 4K Blu-ray's Dolby Vision, Dolby Sound, man. It's something amazing. So you have that technology for Xanus. You also have the 4K Blu-ray effect on top of that. You get your Dolby Vision and your Dolby Sound. You're looking at a beautiful experience at home with your theater system at home. An amazing experience. I recommend you guys put money into blinds that make your house go dark. So you have two choices. You can either buy like a nice flat screen TV and nice like speakers for your theater system, or you can actually build your own. You can renovate for good like $3-4 grand. You can renovate your basement into a theater room if you want your own theater room where the lights go dark and everything. Or you can have your TV and your speakers, and you can put money into blinds. That when the blinds close, your house goes dark. It's a better experience watching your movies when it's dark, right, than when it's light. You don't have to get blinds, guys. You don't have to, but you have a much better experience when you watch it when your room's dark. There's a reason why the theaters they close the lights because it's a better experience when it's dark. I'm gonna have my private IMAX room where my room goes dark and everything, and you're looking at an amazing experience at home. Peter's like, yeah, I see your point. 4K Blu-ray, Dolby Vision, Dolby Sound with that technology, looking at a beautiful experience at home with a theater system. I know, Peter. Holy shit, your company sounds nice. It's better than Hollywood. I know, Peter. It's better than Hollywood. Yeah. Yeah. So Peter and Guillermo del Toro will be watching production. Yeah, Peter will be watching post-production, obviously. For post-production, Peter doesn't have to work. He's just consulting. He sits around. He keeps tabs on the sound mixing team. He won't tell me, I want to watch post-production. I want to watch it. And Peter also has to watch a rough cut of the movie, obviously. He has to watch it, obviously. All directors watch rough cuts of the movie before it gets released. And Peter will tell me if the movie is good or not. And because he might want to do reshoots, obviously. That's why Peter will be watching the rough cut of the movie. Whereas I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it, Peter. You're in charge of that. You watch it. If you want to do reshoots, just let me know. We can do reshoots. But chances are we won't do reshoots. Chances are the movie, even the movie is good, man. It's an amazing movie. We don't need to do reshoots. So tell me that. We don't have to do reshoots, obviously. Because Peter was prepped. He made an amazing movie. Yeah. Yeah, and the graphic designers are going to be hard at work. The graphic designers are going to be hard at work. They have to edit all those pictures, man. For the posters, for the 4K Blu-ray case covers, for the box set, they have to edit all those pictures. You send Amazon the information, and Amazon prints it on the paper and everything, right? The photographers have to take the pictures. Yeah. So the actors are going to be getting together with me for the character ad shoots, 4th year, Empire Magazine ad shoots, and the interviews for that. They also have to take pictures for the 4K Blu-ray case covers. The actors have to take pictures with me, as well as the posters for the merch, and the billboards for the red card events. It's a lot of work. That's why I'm paying the photographers and graphics designers a lot of money the 4th year. They're doing a lot of work, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are also gonna see the picture reveal. Obviously, you're gonna see the behind the scenes of the photographers, the graphic designers editing the pictures. Yeah, this is what the picture will look like for the Empire Sky Source News feature this week. You'll see the behind the scenes of that, and they edit the 4K Blu-ray case cover, the 4K Blu-ray cover for the movie, and you get the final picture for the movie reveal. Yeah, oh, we're done, Ivan, we're done, Peter, we're done, and Peter's like, holy shit, that looks nice. And you see the cover picture for Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3 for the movie. Peter's like, oh, that's nice. I'm saying. You get the reveal for that. You get the reveal. Yeah, you guys, holy shit. That's what the Volume 1 cover, Volume 2 cover, and Volume 3 cover look like for the 4K Blu-ray box set. Yeah, it's really fucking nice. You also have the posters. They edit the pictures for the posters. Yeah, looking at beautiful posters. The graphic designers, right? Yeah. What will they be using, Ivan? Photoshop, sorry. Photoshop is the best software for editing like pictures. That's what they use in Hollywood. Hollywood, they use Photoshop to edit the pictures for the movie covers, for the posters. They use Photoshop for that, right? I took Photoshop in college, so I know a little bit how it works, right? I was terrible at Photoshop. Adobe Illustrator, I was good at that, but Photoshop, I struggled a little bit with. I wasn't that good with Photoshop. Photoshop is hard for me personally, but I took design in college, graphic design. So I learned how to do. I forgot a lot of stuff I learned, but I learned how to do illustrations for Adobe Illustrator and also Photoshop. I also took web design in college because I took design. Yeah, new media publication design. I took that in college. I designed some nice stuff, man. I designed a nice website. I designed some nice stuff in college. I had a fun time in college. I learned a lot in college. But I forgot a lot of what I learned. That was like 8 years ago, 2017. I forgot a lot that I learned, but yeah. Obviously. So I have your college dropout. Yeah, I'm a college dropout. I finished my high school, but my college, I dropped out twice, man. I went to Algonquin College in 2011. I dropped out. I went to Harris College. I dropped out twice. And I was like, because I knew something fishy was going on. Because I remember when I did all my exams, all my marks remained the same. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I knew something fishy was going on, and that's why second semester, and I failed that one class. I dropped out. I'm like, fuck this, man. Fuck college. Yeah. Obviously. And now I know why, because the doors are locked on me, obviously. The gates locked the doors on me, some sir. Yeah. So, and the first thing you're going to sell is the merch? Yes. The merch I will sell a couple months after production. Obviously. So once the photographers took all the pictures and the graphic designers now edit all the pictures, you have to let Amazon know, okay, all the pictures for the posters for the merch and everything, and the yeah, and the 4K Blu-ray covers for the volumes. That's all ready now, and Amazon can now post-production now begins, and I sell the merch. Yeah. Give me a second, guys. After this back, I'll be back in a sec. Let's give him don't wait. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. Talk for a little bit longer and I'm done here. I have to use the bathroom, guys. I have to go on number 3, right? I did a number 3. Every time you make a video, you have to use the bathroom. I know. Every time I make a video, I always have to use the bathroom. It's actually funny. Yeah, the first thing I want to sell is my merch. The merchandise. Obviously. That way, when I do the red carpet event, the fans can now rock the merch and we can sign their posters and everything. Yeah. So the first thing you're going to release, the first thing I'm going to release is the merchandise, the Xanus merchandise. So my main merch will be you get like 6 to 8 posters. 6 to 8 posters. You have the option of buying the paper ones or the frame ones. The frame ones are better, obviously. 6 posters, and it comes with like 5 L mugs. Custom made L mugs that the characters use in the movie. You can drink that with your coffee, your Coke, your beer, and it comes with a Joe pipe. The paper ones I'll sell for maybe $160, $170. The frame ones will be like $350, $360, $370. It's going to be pretty expensive. That's the main merch, and the other stuff is the side merch. Like the hot toys, I'll sell maybe 15 hot toys. I sell a bunch of custom made clothing that the actors wear in the movie, and the boots. And also the weapons that the actors use in the movie. A Tactius sword, an Aratat sword, a Full sword, a Morale sword, a Tacitonius sword, a Cassius sword, the weapons, and that's pretty much my merch. Yeah. I'm also going to have an option for kids too. Clothes for kids too, obviously. Yeah. And then after that, I'll be releasing the documentary. Production and pre-production will be released first. Then post-production I'll release after. And after the documentary, I'll release the game. And then the movie will be released last, obviously. The movie gets released last, obviously. The game will be released sometime during the end of the 4th year, maybe early 5th year. Like maybe 2 months, 3 months before the movie comes out, I release the game. And the world watches Rabbi's walkthrough or they play the game, and then after that I release the movie. So I'm saying? So you have a lot of things to be excited for. The merchandise, and the world buys the merch, and then all of a sudden they're excited to see that documentary for pre-production and production. An amazing documentary. Yeah. So I'm saying? Yeah. 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 I'm saying? Yeah. What do you think will make the most money, Ivan? Either the game or the movie. Or maybe the merch, but I highly doubt the merch. Merchandise usually does more money than movies in Hollywood. But for my company, the movie will do more than the merch. Because the world's more excited to watch my movie than rock the merch, right? But the merch will be very popular too. But I think the game, it's either going to be the movie or the game. The game might be out the movie might be out the game. I think the merchandise will do the least because it's just it's nice to have the rock merch, but I mean, it's more exciting to play a game and watch a movie than rock someone's merch, right? Rock an IP of a merch. I mean, but the merch will be very popular too. The whole world will be buying my merch too. This is gonna be crazy, man. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy for the merch. Most people are probably gonna buy the posters. That's it. Like there's some people, a small percentage of people will buy the posters and the mugs. They buy a bit of clothing. Some people just buy the posters and the mugs. That's good enough. And the people who are rich, they buy everything. They buy the whole bundle package. Like a lot of Hollywood actors will be buying the whole bundle package for like $17,000. For $16,000, $7,000, you get the whole merch sent to your house. Yeah, entire merch to your house. And the Hollywood actors can easily afford that because they're multimillionaires. That's pocket change, right? You have a couple million, 10 million, 50 million, 20 million, 50 million, 100 million in your bank, 100 million in your bank. $17,000 is pocket change. You can easily afford that. So the Hollywood actors and all of them can easily afford to pay for that, whereas the average person can't afford that. And so if you're an average person, don't even think about getting that full bundle deal. You're being stupid with your money, Sarah. That's for the rich. The $17,000 deal for the whole merchandise is for the rich. The people who make a couple $100,000 to their millions to their billions. That's for those guys. It's not for you guys, you average people, Sarah. Yeah. Yeah. But the merch will be popular too. A lot of fans are gonna buy the merch. Not everyone, but some people won't buy the merch. Yeah, I don't feel like paying $350 for the frame post, but a lot of fans around the world are gonna be buying my merch. But that's why whenever the red card event happens, I see all the fans rocking my merch. It's crazy. Yeah, a Halloween party. You have a Halloween party, and a lot of fans around the world are rocking my merch for Halloween. I'll be wearing my merch for Halloween. When I celebrate Halloween with VG, me and her, we rock our Xanus merch too. We rock the merch, yeah. I rock my merch and stuff, yeah. We rock the merch. Yeah. The Xanusers might rock my merch too. For Halloween, they wear my merch, my clothing and all that stuff, and they have the weapon, yeah, they rock it for Halloween because they're fans to the Xanus Stars. Yeah. All the cast and crew get their free merch sent to their house. A whole entire merch you get for free sent to your house. You also get a free 4K movie. The cast and crew, obviously, for my company. All the actors for all my movies get their free merch sent to their house. They get their free movie too. They get the free 4K movie sent to their house. They don't have to pay for that. I'm sorry. You don't want to have the cast and crew pay for your merch in your movie. That's very unprofessional. They work for you. No, they get a free 4K movie and they get the free merch. Obviously. I'm sorry. Yeah. Hence why Sky's own bread in Hollywood. And Xanus will be the biggest brand in the entertainment industry. Very new in Harry Potter, guys. And it's a real, guys. I talked for an hour, like 19 minutes. I hope you guys enjoy the show. Stay tuned, guys. Peace. Don't hate them, son.